we have to mention that it's non-disjunction. So non-disjunction occurred during anaphase, resulting in one gamete with 24 chromosomes, right? And this gamete then fuses with a normal gamete of 23 chromosomes, would result in a zygote of 47 chromosomes, and there are 3 chromosomes at position number 21. So, non-disjunction you have to explain that a gamete with 24 chromosomes is now formed, that when it fertilizes with a normal gamete, the zygote will have 47 chromosomes, and that there are 3 chromosomes at position number 21. Or this is, and it's also called trisomy 21. So that is 6 marks. Why did it occur? Because of non-disjunction. When did it occur? During anaphase. What was the result? A gamete of 24 chromosomes. What would happen upon fertilization with a normal gamete? We would have a zygote of 47 chromosomes with 3 chromosomes on position number 21. Okay? So everything follows. You must always ask yourself why and where and how does it occur. Okay. So a male with long widow bird has extremely long tail feathers that they use in mating displays to attract females. Scientists conduct an investigation to determine the relationship between the length of the male bird and its mating success. Right? The procedure was as follows. A total of 27 male long-tailed window birds was sampled, where in group 1 it was cut short, in group 2 made longer by adding artificial feathers, and in group 3 they left it unchanged. The 3 groups of male long-tailed window birds along with the female were released into an environment suitable for mating. Each time a pair mated successfully, they produced a nest, and all nests were counted. The average number of nests produced by each group was calculated and used as an indication of mating success. So, what they basically did was, they had 3 groups, and each group was different in terms of the tail length. And they used as an indicator of successful mating the fact that the males and the females would then build a nest to get ready for laying eggs. Okay? So let's look at the questions. Name the reproductive isolating mechanism that occurred in long-wheeled tail. So, it's species-specific courtship behavior, because the courtship behavior was determined by the length of the tail, right? The independent variable, right? What did we change? The length of the tails, right? That was the factor that was changed. Explain why 20 only 3. When we look at numbers and large numbers as compared to small numbers, earlier I said when we look at results, we look at in terms of sample size. Then we look at the term reliability. So sample size, how many individuals are in this investigation, they will increase the reliability of the investigation. So a larger sample size increase the reliability of the investigation. Explain why group 3 was included in the investigation. Why do we always include a group with all the factors, so that it can serve as a control and it can be used to compare with other groups. I know there's 2 minutes remaining. Let me just finish this. And show that the tail length is the only factor that affects the results. Okay? And then we are drawing a bar graph. I'm quickly going to just show you there's the graph, but I want to go through the criteria. So we look at the correct type of graph would be a mark. Each graph must have a heading showing the dependent and independent variable. The axes are labeled. If the axes have units, the units must be included. Right? The bars must be evenly spaced and they must also have even width. So when we look at our x-axis, for the scale, we look at the width and the spaces between the bars. For the y-axis, we looked at 0.5, 1, 1.5. Right. And so the conclusion would be the lower the mating success. Unfortunately, we cannot finish paper 2 as we have come to the end of our sessions. I assume your teachers will. You didn't try to finish up the rest of the questions, and then your teachers can discuss the other 3 questions with you in paper 2. We will not see each other again, but we